This is an unboxing of the Moon Baby Tarot. This is a deck by Brant Palazzo and it's the second edition. This is an updated hoi polloi from the 70s. It's been recolored and one of my favorites. So I am super excited to be offering this in my shop. So let's take a look. It's a really sturdy two-part box. And I didn't show this, but cards that tell people about themselves and their future is printed on the sides. This was originally also printed on the sides of the hoi polloi. And then each side of the inner part of the box has the elements of the tarot. Won't show these yet. The guidebook it's tiny but mighty. And it is so cute. I love the setup, or I love the design. It's one of those accordions, but it's functional. So like you can read it like a book. See, and then you like turn it over and you keep going. And then you get some suggested spreads here. But it has really good information in here. Tiny but mighty. All right, let's look at the inside of the boxes. I'm sorry, of the box. So the second edition looks like this. This is the bottom, this is the top. Okay, now the cards. They have a really beautiful avocado lime edging. It has a teensy weensy of a shimmer to it. It's kind of magical. I don't know how they did this, but it's so beautiful. And here are the card backs. The cardstock is amazing. The glare that you're seeing there is just the light. They're not glossy. They're actually matte. And again, this was also printed on the original hoi polloi. And now, like I said before, this is the second edition. The first edition, one of the main differences I would say is the color of the edging. It's kind of like my nail polish color actually. Other than that, there's like one card that maybe, I think it's just one card that has a tweak to the font size. But other than that, I think it's pretty similar. So we'll do a quick flip through. And before I do that, going back to the cardstock, it's nice, feels sturdy. It feels like a deck that will last. One of my favorite things that I love about this deck is the skin tones. They kind of have more color to them, and something that I did not love about, or do not love about the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith. I feel like there's no diversity, so this kind of did that for me. Aside from that, the coloring is just like beautiful. It's very 70s, which I feel I was born in that era at one point, or should have been, if not. I really love this Hierophant. I love the pink pillars. It added a feminine touch, I feel, to this card. And for me, this is my card, but I always have a hard time connecting to it, but this balanced it out for me. The Lovers is beautiful. So this deck is super cool because they included a optional 8 and 11 for those who read maybe the Toth style, where strength is 11 and justice is 8, or Marseille style. And we'll get to those cards in the back. Love this hermit. Oh, I love this card so much. Pink Devil. How cute is he? And there's a moon inside, or a face inside the moon here. And I don't know if it's the coloring that they did here, but this card usually like kind of freaks me out sometimes, but not like this. It's kind of, it's cute. The World, I love this card. I love the wreath, the colors, it's just beautiful. And also, if you've noticed, like the background, it's not fully white, it's like a creamy color. So it's just, it's peaceful and one of my favorite cards in all tarot decks. And as I am showing these cards, wanted to also mention that they aren't sticky. This is a brand new deck. I just opened it earlier, but haven't shuffled or anything. Love the rainbow. Just the colors are so spot on. And so the original hoi polloi right now is out of print. It was printed back in the 70s. And I don't own it. I've seen it. And I kind of want it for my collection. But I don't particularly love the colors. They're very, very saturated. But I'm sure one day it'll land in a cart somewhere and I will check it out. Okay, so the Queen of Wands does not have her familiar or her little kitty cat, and this is the same as the hoi polloi. So it did not include the cat in that deck, so they kept it traditional. I love the Nine of Pentacles. One of my favorite cards also in a deck, it's a must that I connect with, is the Queen of Pentacles, and this one came through. All right, so here we go. Here are the 2 extra cards that you get. Sorry, here are the 2 extra cards that you get. You can replace them, or you can keep them in the deck, up to you. I keep them in my deck, I don't take them out, so do you. So as far as riffle shuffling, I am not a riffle shuffler. I have seen this deck be shuffled that way, and it's held up for other people. I tend to not like to do that with decks that have colored edging. However, this one, it doesn't have like that shiny gilding or anything like that, so I don't think that anything will happen to it. And again, other people have done it and they say it's fine. But if you are an overhand shuffler, this is what that looks like. I got this card earlier, not from this deck, but from another one. So, I hope you enjoyed this flip through. Jesus. Miami douchebags. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this flip through, and I hope you own this deck one day. It's amazing. It's, like I said, one of my favorites. I finally have a Rider-Waite-Smith with some color in the cards, so I'm super happy about that.